What do you think about Bill Courtney? I seen him in the documentary.
I think Bill Courtney put together a case and found a witness that would lie. This dude, Terrence Terrell, is one of the worst criminals in the world. He was facing some serious stuff. He would say anything to get him around serving that time. And that's the problem with these rats and these informants and confidential informants. They will say anything to prevent themselves from serving time. And it's hard to even believe them, some of them. And so Bill Courtney he found a willing witness to turn a state case that should have been a state case into a federal RICO case. And that's what he did. And he himself is trying to shop his story and books and all kind of stuff. So, you know, he was a master manipulator when it came to finding that witness. He did his job.
What was your relationship like with Nas?
Nas like a little brother to me, man. I call him my brother from another mother, man. I say that because from the moment we spoke, the very first time we spoke, we was on the phone. I think I was in USP Allenwood, and we was able to arrange for a phone call, and we kicked it, and we were talking about legends and being legendary. And we was talking about the difference between a legend and being legendary. And I remember telling Nas, I said, you know, I might be a legend, good or bad, for the right reason or the wrong reason, whatever. But I said, you legendary, Nas. And I said, you know what makes you legendary? He said, what? I said, what makes you legendary is I go to South Africa, they won't know who I am. But if you go to South Africa, the minute you get off that plane, they gonna know who you are. So you legendary. And there's a difference. And he agreed, you know what I'm saying? And that was a good conversation. And ever since then, man, me and him has been very respectful towards each other, very close. But he ain't the only one. There's several others that I look up to and admire the way that they live in and the way that they handle their affairs, how they treat their families, how they treat the men around them or the people they deal with. You know, Nas, Jada, LL Cool J even. There's a couple of people that I have a lot of respect for, that I know personally. And they're not afraid to talk with a man like me. They're not afraid to reach out to a man like me. You know what I mean? And whatnot, so yeah.
Yeah, I think I just seen a video of you and Jada together on just like a quick little video.
Yeah. Yeah, one time he was giving a thing for prostate cancer or something, the screening. And I went over there, support their cause and seen them over there. I like Jada. Preem liked Jada too. Preem liked Jada. I like Jada. I like Jada's when he rap. I mean, I like the style of rap. I like a whole bunch of people, man. You'd be surprised the people I like, the people I listen to, you know. Of course, you know, and whatnot.
So you got to see rap from the very beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
What was your thoughts on it when you started to see the evolution of hip hop?
Man, I knew it was here to stay. I should have left the streets alone and got with the program. That's what I should have did. I should have left the streets alone and got with the program, because that was the way out right there. But you know, things happen for a reason, man. You know what I mean? There's always, like, somebody told me recently, right? You know, there's always a silver lining in almost anything you do. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, but yeah, I knew rap was gonna be here. I knew rap was gonna be like something that have everybody like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? So it's just that I stayed in that drug game. I continued in what I was in. We used to have house parties back in the days. We used to have house parties and go to the clubs, and you seen it. You seen everything forming right there. You know what I mean? You know, I got some friends of mine who was actually DJing and they didn't stick to it. they got in the drug game. They just stuck to it. They might have been known. You know what I'm saying? We had friends of ours used to rap at the parties and stuff, but they didn't even know we was rapping. They just talking at parties, and they got in the drug game instead of staying on that. You feel me? There just was something natural to do. You know what I mean? So, you know, shit. James Brown, for real, he used to rap in his music when he talked, when he sung. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just I'm just happy that people didn't have to go my route. You know what I mean? So, you know.
Man, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Well, Prince, I really appreciate you taking the time and doing the interview, man. This was a really dope interview. I know that the fans are really gonna appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, let me know if you need me back, man. I'll come back and man, I'm gonna say this to you, Cam. I don't like to go to too many places, right? Like I told you, I'm gonna start my own podcast. But I appreciated talking to you, the dudes from Thanks for Asking. Like, it's different, man. I don't know, y'all different, man, the way y'all question people and talk to people. You try to get into little substance of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate the platform, man. And I look forward to one day questioning you, man, if you let me. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, okay. I haven't started doing interviews, and there's a lot of people who want me to start doing interviews, but I will definitely.
Yeah, because
I'll do that for sure when I start doing
interviews. You interviewed a lot of people, so you know you got a good platform, man. You know.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man.
All right.
Thanks, bro.
Peace, man. Yep.
Later, man.
Yep.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.